Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In case you were wondering, Ripple is involved in more than just the lawsuit against the SEC that we talk about here. Actually, they're being sued by a few individual investors. Since the court has just accepted certification in this case, I'd like to talk about a recent development involving a class action lawsuit alleging that XRP is a security. For the simple reason that I can tell this case will be widely covered. I'd like to talk about the implications and the current state of affairs. I want to get into the details of the situation before people start spreading rumors and panic on Twitter. Another recent move that could have far-reaching consequences is something I'd like to talk about. All of us, not just those involved in the Bitcoin industry, will be profoundly affected by this. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts on that, stick around to the end of the video. This decision is crucial, considering how important this is. To kick off this video, I'd like to talk about some of the great STIG reporting on 24 hours crypto that never seems to get the credit it deserves. I don't think this issue is highlighted nearly enough, but the XRP burn rate has recently been something of a focus in the 24-hour crypto space. I'm aware that new people are always migrating into this area, though I can't see how someone not living here would know that. There was an initial demand for 100 billion XRP, but the supply has been steadily declining ever since. Since each XRP transaction effectively destroys and removes from circulation a tiny amount of XRP, XRP is a deflationary asset. Actually, 24 hours of cryptocurrency is monitoring the rate at which XRP is being burned through the total supply in order to ascertain how much XRP has been used from the total supply during the preceding 30 days. About 100,000 XRP were burned since 24-hour crypto started keeping track of this metric a month ago. That computation was just made by him today. He couldn't see the XRP consumption till the most recent 30 days. And at that period, 247,000 XRP were burned, bringing the total amount of XRP destroyed to date to a new high. This is significant because of that. The first thing I'd like to point out is that, in my opinion, this will scale much more quickly and efficiently as the adoption of the XRP ledger continues to rise. And in the long run, it will have a significant impact on XRP's token economics. The rest of the Bitcoin industry pays no attention to this problem at all. Many people throughout the world believe that XRP has awful tokenomics and is very inflationary. However, this is far from the case because of regular burns that reduce the available quantity of XRP. People often cite Ripple's XRP as an example, claiming that increasing its supply will cause inflation, yet XRP is really becoming exponentially more deflationary. But it simply isn't the case. Actually, most of the XRP stored in Ripple's escrow has already been traded freely. That suggests that the price of XRP has already been affected. Therefore, no XRP is really sent to the system when Ripple sells XRP. All of XRP's prior existence persists. In order to alter the total number of XRP on the ledger, we must burn some, like I am doing now. As a result, the total amount of XRP in circulation has decreased. The main reason I bring this up is because I don't understand why XRP's tokenomics have such a bad reputation. Since Ethereum has a direct inflationary effect, XRP's token economics are superior to those of Ether rims. Since the number of Bitcoins in circulation is decreasing over time, I believe that XRP has superior token economics versus Bitcoin. Never incinerate it. Miners receive Bitcoin as a payment for processing a transaction, but due to global inflation, they must resell these coins to pay for new power generators. The XRP ledger stands out as one of the few deflationary cryptocurrencies, in my opinion. It's a great feature of the XRP ledger and one of my favorites. The XRPU and I currently own is, in reality, becoming increasingly scarce. I bring this up because the value of the XRPU and I possess will swiftly increase as XRP's popularity develops and it begins to work with larger institutions that conduct more high-value transactions. Now, therefore, shall we discuss the class action suit filed against Ripple? since the plaintiff in this class action case claimed to have lost money due to Ripple offering XRP as a security. The class action suit had shady origins. In reality, however, he wasn't even an investor. He was a day trader who held on to his XRP for all of 4 or 5 days before seeing a loss. To get my money back, however, I went to court and argued that XRP should be classified as a security because Ripple sold me an illegal security. I believe everything was just a hit on XRP, some Bitcoin, and some Ethereum maxi, who tried to create a regulatory edge for his favored cryptocurrency, and that it had nothing to do with Ripple. He risked a few $100s on day trading, lost money, and then sued Ripple. Well, the narrative doing the rounds right now does its best to make it seem like this case has some basis in fact. The court has declared that they will not move forward with this action until the rippling SEC issue has been resolved, and this is the single most important fact that we must understand. Because no intermediate court will dare issue a ruling that would trump the original SEC case, this is exactly what will happen. The verdict in the SEC case against Ripple will be revealed, along with the fate of XRP going forward. No small-time class action lawsuit settlement will be used to pay for it. It is a fact that all of these very little cases will eventually lead to the reversal of the ruling in the main SEC case. If the SEC case against Ripple is successful, XRP will not be considered a securities. The court agrees that this is a frivolous lawsuit and throws it out. I only wanted to show you how ridiculous this issue is by pointing out that maybe some of these investors may get their $200 back if XRP is recognized as a security. Since the S is already having trouble proving that XRP is not a security, he stands little chance of convincing these junior lawyers of his position. It's because they're making the argument up that they're having trouble. In accordance with the latest securities laws, John Deaton just released another great thread on Twitter justifying the non-securities status of ETG, F, LTC, and XRP. The fact that so many people are trying to influence the market by attacking Ripple and labeling XRP a security is ridiculous, especially considering that the Howey test has consistently ruled in favor of this asset's non-securities status since its inception. This lawsuit is just another stunt, another attempt to slow the expansion of Ripple's. Ultimately, I think it falls flat on its face. And I hope it backfires on those who are trying to bring down the XRP community and the Ripple effect. I'd want to conclude up this video by talking about a significant case that was just determined. While this isn't directly related to cryptocurrencies, I do think it will have far-reaching consequences for the sector as a whole. Importantly, a U.S. district court has ruled that the FBI and HHS cannot ask, encourage, pressure, or induce social media networks to remove content that includes protected free expression. And that happened on July 4th. This has been a serious issue for quite some time now. This is a major choice, obviously. The U.S. government's efforts to force social media sites to censor speech on their platforms have been ruled illegal, marking a significant victory for free speech online. Now, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because of a recent change in the law. The judicial system is currently pushing back aggressively against government overreach, as the government of the United States attempts to force its will on its citizens. The U.S. government is being shut down one decision at a time. This is really important because I believe that this tendency will also have an impact on the Bitcoin market. The SEC has tried to severely overreach its authority in an effort to put a stop to cryptocurrencies as an asset class. This ruling probably marks the start of a wave of cases against the U.S. government in which judges begin to fully restore. This was crucial because the courts could otherwise have sided with the U.S. government during their overreach, because doing so would have been the easiest option. If that were the case, the U.S. judicial system would have rubber-stamped the whole Obama administration's agenda. We're lucky the courts are taking this on and making the tough but right call. They're standing up to the U.S. government, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the Bitcoin business has a similar reaction. The resistance of the judges, Taurus, and Neptune to the SEC has been proven effective. We need them to finish the job and close down the SEC for good. That's a lot closer to reality than most people give it credit for, in my opinion. This, however, bodes well for the future. The fact that our courts function separately from the federal government in the United States is critically important. It's a major factor in the ongoing cryptocurrency lawsuits. I should add that this was considerably more significant than any Bitcoin case that has ever been litigated. In case you were wondering, the stakes were somewhat higher, and the situation was considerably more political. Therefore, if we have judges prepared to make decisions like these, I am fairly positive about what will happen when the SEC continues to try to overstep its bounds in the Bitcoin business. To continue, gentlemen, I value your presence here greatly. My apologies if this update was boring. Those that done so are asked to remember to subscribe and give a like. See you later, bye.